Hey guys, this is Ray the Messenger, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about why you should stop watching motivational videos. Now let's get right into the video. So I've seen a lot of people that have gotten into a certain kind of behavior where they sit there and start watching motivational videos over and over and over again. You know what I'm talking about. These videos that you see online where there's some kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger speech with some nice music. You sit there, you listen to it, you will be like, oh goddamn, this is so motivational. I feel like I can run up Mount Everest. And then you go to the next video because you see over on the right, see recommendation. Oh, now I need to watch this video of some other person talking motivational stuff. Again, 4 minutes, you sit there, you listen to it, you feel emotionally touched, right? And then you're like, oh man, this is so great, now I'm motivated. And many people get into a rhythm where they sit there and watch these videos over and over and over again every single day. And there's a big problem with that, and I will tell you what the big problem is. The big problem is not the messaging inside of these videos. Of course, the stuff that guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger will tell you, that's great, that's awesome, it's really good advice in and of itself. But the issue is that people sit there and start consuming the videos as a kind of way to trick themselves. So you're sitting there and you're thinking that consuming these videos is actually some kind of action that you're taking, because the people in the videos will talk to you like, oh man, you need to take action. You're sitting there like, oh yeah, I'm taking action, I'm just gonna watch enough videos. If I watch enough videos, then after that I will have the motivation to go out there and do something. And your brain will trick you. This is an easy behavior to analyze, because you will be like, oh, I need to watch the next one and the next video, but there's never ending. It will never end. You will never get anywhere, and in the end, in the back of your mind, you will be like, oh, but I am actually doing things because I'm watching my motivational videos. I'm getting motivated because I need the motivation to do the right things, right? And this is a big misconception that people have. They think, oh, I need to have motivation or to do something before I actually do it. But think about one time in your life where you did something that you didn't want to do. This is easy to do, especially if you're somebody who's like, oh man, I need to do something. If you're forced to, think about it. Maybe your parents told you, okay, you need to do this right now because I'm forcing you to, and you did do it even if you didn't have the motivation to it. So why can't you sit there and actually go out there and take on your own goals, right? Why can't you take action? That's a big problem. Why do you need to watch 20 motivational videos? What does it even bring you? Because in the end of the day, if you think about it logically, if you watch 2 of these motivational videos, or maybe even 1, in the end of the day, the message will be inside of your head. It's stuff like never give up, find your own motivation, do the things that you need to do. It's basically easy. That's the big thing. It's easy. It's not that complicated. You know what you need to do. I give an example. If you're sitting there and you're somebody who's extremely overweight, right? You're just a fat person, you're overweight. You know what you need to do. You need to go out there and start doing push-ups right now. If you're listening to this, you need to do push-ups right now. If you're an overweight person, you need to go to the gym. You need to start eating less food. You need to stop consuming McDonald's. If you walk by a donut shop, don't run into that and then run into the thing and grab some kind of like colored donuts and stuff where you have like the pink one and the blue one. Why are you going in there? Don't even watch that stuff. That's like devil's work. That's like the devil working, and you don't need to even watch that stuff. You need to walk away, run away from that stuff fast. This is the thing that you need to do when you're overweight, and you know that deep down if you're honest with yourself. So while you're sitting there watching 10-20 videos of some dude telling you in a motivational video, oh, I remember when I was like 10 pounds and then I got less weight and this stuff like that. Why are you watching that stuff? You know what you need to do. It doesn't benefit you. It doesn't benefit you. It will just give you like a little boost. It's like I compare it to like taking a hit of cocaine. I've never took cocaine, but it's like when you take cocaine, it will probably give you some kind of boost, and then you feel like, oh, now I can do everything. And the motivational videos are exactly that. People sit there, they take the boost, watch the video, and then they will be like, oh, now I'm ready to do anything. And then they do nothing. Or maybe they do it like, listen, maybe they do it one day. They'll be like, oh, I will do it one day right now. And then after that day, they do nothing. And then it just goes back to 0. And then they'll be like, oh, I need my motivation again. Watch a motivational video again, up and down, up and down, up and down. You're not getting anywhere. Stop consuming these videos. It doesn't give you any benefit. You already know what you need to do. So what I want you to do is I want you to take an action step. I don't want you to sit here and even don't even watch all of my videos. Don't sit there and binge 20 of my videos, even though it's great for my channel or for my own personal benefit. Don't watch 20 of my videos if you don't need to watch them. That makes no sense. Watch one video if you need to watch it, but don't sit there wasting hours of your life watching random ass motivational videos. Oh, now I need to listen to that other person who's motivating, or this person. They're all great people. I'm not diminishing the stuff that they're saying, and I'm not even saying that there's certain kind of proportion of that you need to take into your brain in order for you to get the first step. But oftentimes people just overdo it, and then that's the worst thing that happens is these people, you know them, you know the people I'm talking about, these people start building off an identity of being the motivational guy, right? They're running from one place to another, telling you how motivated they are and how you also need to change your life, you need to take control, you need to get out of the matrix and all that kind of weird stuff, you need to start working on yourself and your health, you need to stay away from negative people. But in the end of the day, if you look at what they're actually doing in the real world, what they're achieving, they are not doing anything. They're still broke, still overweight, and they run around and tell you, do you need to be motivated? Don't be one of these people. Don't be sitting there and starting to preach to other people. I'm also not sitting here and preaching. I'm just telling you that I think personally, also for me in my own life, watching these videos over and over again doesn't give you a benefit. In the end of the day, if you look at all the successful people, they're not sitting there watching and binging these videos. Like watching some of them in the beginning is necessary to get the first push. But after you know that you want to go out there and do something, let's say losing weight, because that's a very easy example I can give you. If you know deep down in your mind, I know I want to lose weight, you don't need to sit there and start watching these videos over and over and over again. Instead, you need to focus on the steps that get you closer to the goal directly. Don't do other things, because I call these other behaviors, I call these like pacifying behaviors. It's like, you know you need to do something else, but inside of your brain like, but at first I gotta do this. And this behavior will not help you. It's just a coping mechanism. It's a mechanism your subconsciousness is using in order for you to, it's like in order to trick you. It's a mechanism that is conceptualized to trick your brain. So you're not going out there and doing the things that are scary, that might just scare your brain and be like, oh my God, I'm not sure I want to do that. Because you're losing weight, for example, that's scary in the beginning if you're an extremely overweight person, because there are many different things playing into that. It's not only it's hard and you need to do things that you don't like to do, but it's also affecting your own mental image. All of a sudden you can't be the fat person anymore, and you can't get the benefits of being a fat person. You can't run around start blaming other people. You cannot get the emotional benefit of other people saying, oh man, oh you look great, oh how bad is it that you're overweight, blah 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 blah. You know the victim stuff, right? Getting the benefit also from all your victim friends. You and your victim friends sitting in the circle pointing at each other and being like, oh my God, our lives are so terrible. Stop that. You need to get out of that as fast as you can. That's the devil right there. So what you need to focus on, if you take one thing away from this whole video, listen, if you take one thing away, is that you need to stop consuming so many of these goddamn motivational videos. Yeah, I mean, it's okay if you once in a while sit there, listen to a video, but don't make your identity on it and don't just watch these videos constantly over and over again. So write down what is the actual goal that you want to achieve. Why are you watching these videos in the end of the day? That's the big question. What is the thing that you want to achieve? You're not watching these videos for no reason. There's a reason why you're watching this, because listen, there are plenty of other people out there sitting around just living their normal, quote unquote, normal existence from day to day, and they're not watching any of these videos. They've never watched one of these videos in their whole life. They don't even know the stuff that is inside of these videos. They don't know nothing about all that stuff. But why are you sitting there and watching these videos? Why are you even watching this video? There's a reason for it. And the reason is that you probably want something that right now you don't have, or you want to achieve some kind of goal. Maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you want to do X, Y, and Z. It doesn't matter what you want to do. Write down what is the main goal that you truly want, and then write down what are the smaller steps that will get me there, and then you need to start the first action. And starting the first action, if you can't do it by yourself, if you can't start to implement a routine, then you need to find somebody else. You need to find a team, 2 people, you and some other person who also probably sucks in life. Maybe you two are like overweight, like I was back in the day, and then you two sit down and be like, okay, we're going to go to the gym together no matter what happens. If one of us doesn't show up to the gym, the other one will get $50 and that's it. And then you start it, and then you go in there, because it will be extremely difficult for you not to go to the gym when your friend is texting you, hey, you lazy ass, where are you? Why are you not in the gym? And then it's going to be positive reinforcement, and the one guy pushes the other, and that's the best thing that can happen. If you have 2 people in there that are pushing each other constantly to get better, that's the ultimate dream scenario. Instead of sitting around crying about the world, talking about some stuff around the world that doesn't even matter, has nothing to do with you. So start taking massive amounts of actions, find somebody who's like-minded, and you will be on the right track. That's what I did, at least. Hope this video was helpful for you. If you like this video, put a like on it and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.